All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling. After Dark.
After Dark.
There we go. And guys, we have our friend Gil here. Jim Flipper is one of the channel members, so one of the things that he gets to have or gets the benefit of is hanging out behind the scenes. So shout out to Gil, Jim Flipper, and Gil. Now we will throw you into the what do you call it?
Obscurity.
Dungeon?
Obscurity.
Yeah, that, yeah.
By Gil.
The Abyss.
The Abyss. And we're joined with Jackie from Life on Thrift Avenue. And if you guys didn't listen to the regular episode, make sure to go back and check that out. We get to know all about Jackie. But Jackie, we were talking before we got on here, and you were saying that you don't like going to the Goodwill bins at all.
No.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I always joke with my mom that she gave birth to a bundle of anxiety. So part of it is that many people just going crazy. Like it's a little intense for me. Our bins that we've been to are thankfully not like some of the videos that I've seen of other people's bins where I'm like, there's no way, like I would not survive a minute in some of the other bins. Like I've seen videos of like the Las Vegas bins. There's no way I would probably just
those are the best bins I've ever been to though.
The Vegas bins?
Oh yeah.
I know you can get good stuff, but I would just probably pass out right there. Like I don't think I could handle that. And then like I had said, after almost seeing a lady get stabbed over a pair of Nikes, I was like, nope, I'm good. Like I'm happy.
Kevlar. Just wear Kevlar and
a suit of armor was due.
Yeah, full night suit.
bear spray.
Bear, yeah. You need to put that bear in the parking lot.
Yes, we need that if we head up north.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Have you ever been to any of the like Amazon return bins or anything like that? You just don't like bins in general?
No, I don't know if I don't even know if we have any of the Amazon return bins around. Probably, but you say bins, and I'm already like, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Brendan, the store that you guys went to when you guys were here in April, that Lucky Bundle store that like half of it was bins. They're turning the whole place into a bin store.
I made so much money at that place.
They've been they were closed down for like the longest time. We thought they just went out of business, but they're changing to just Amazon liquidation bin store, which is interesting to me.
So when we were there last time, wasn't Amazon bins stuff?
It was, but it was like half of it was like a retail store, and then half of it was the bins.
The whole thing.
Of it. The whole thing, the whole whatever the square footage of the store.
Yeah.
When is that happening? And Brendan, I'll see you there.
November 14th. So this week.
Dang,
that's
that's an all-day affair. If the whole thing is full of liquidation, that's an all day. Like
all day.
Bring your lunch, because
I can't remember what the starting price is, but November 2021, excuse me, the 21st of November.
Okay. We got 10 days, Brendan, to plan.
That's fine. That's fine.
Here's a little look at that.
Oh wow.
The little troughs.
So the bins they're actually nicer too.
Yeah.
Instead of like,
The worst is when you go to these. That's the thing about those bins too, because I've been to them where they're real deep, so you have to get like your whole body in them, almost like a Gaylord. But the ones that are real shallow sucks because there's only like not a lot of stuff inside of them.
That's the one that Ken and Joe threw me into.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
but Jackie, if you ever see an Amazon bin store, you might want to check it out, especially when they do their restock, like on the restock day. It's worth going.
We'll definitely have to look up to see if we've got any around us. I know when we were in Nashville for Posh Fest last year, everybody kept trying to get us to go to the Nashville bins, and I'm like, no,
I will not. How was that? Was that last year or was it 2 years ago?
It was 2024.
Okay, yeah, because I remember my reseller Jeannie, we had dinner with them, so that was I didn't even know it was going on, but they were here for that event. How was it? Did you like it?
I did. I heard this year compared to last year was quite the disappointment. We didn't go this year. One, because I was not flying pregnant, and also because of my daughter, I'm technically high risk, so my doctor would not let me fly. But also with everything going on with Poshmark, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to go this year.
Where was it this year?
The first week of September. I don't remember what days those were, but it's usually like a Thursday, Friday.
Okay. Where was it?
What is that city called? San Jose. I'm like, why can't I think of it?
Okay, California.
San Jose. And that was the other thing, was it was right outside of like their headquarters.
How convenient.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah. So I'm like, if it was in,
that's a long flight, I would think.
And if it was in a city like, because like obviously like we both really wanted to go to Nashville. My Clay is very very old country music, so he said we have to go back because and he said next time without kids because we did not get to enjoy it quite like we had wanted to, but it was a lot of fun. I think we enjoyed just being in Nashville more than Posh Fest in and of itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, Posh Fest, it was fun. It was nice to see people that we had known online, but never got to actually like meet in person. So that was fun. Because that was our first experience with anything of that nature. So yeah, we had fun, and then we stayed a couple extra days so that we could go to the Country Music Hall of Fame. And we did miss out. Clay was very upset. We missed out on going to see Tootsie's Lounge because
that's like right down. That's like right on Broadway. This is like a hop and skip and jump away.
Yeah, if we would have gone earlier in the day, it probably would have been fine. But we waited till Friday after like 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah, so it was. We walked out, and I looked at him. I'm like, we ain't getting in there to eat. I'm like, we can stand and enjoy it for a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
There ain't no way we're getting in there to eat. But we ended up eating at. I don't even remember the name of the place, but it was a really good barbecue joint. That was just off of the main drag. And that was really good.
Probably like what was that? Martin's? Is it Martin's?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just you pay before, like you go in, you walk in,
Yeah.
you pay an order, and then go and sit down.
I think so. Huh.
Very, very good.
Nice.
All we do when we go to Nashville is eat and thrift. That's all we do.
There's not going to be there won't be as much eating this go around. So
I mean, I wasn't complaining. I'm just saying that's
Yeah, we've already talked about going back. So when we went this last time, we actually brought my parents and my grandma with me, because they watched the kiddos for us while we were at Posh Fest. But the problem is my grandma she'll be 89 in February, so she doesn't move around quite like she used to.
Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
Yeah. So when we went to the Country Music Hall of Fame, I'm not sure whether my toddler or my grandmother was done walking sooner.
So you went with grandma?
Yes.
You took grandma? Oh wow.
Yeah. The thing is we got to the section of Elvis, and she is huge Elvis lover. And after she saw that, she was like, "Okay, I'm good."
Oh, Brendan is gonna. What are you doing, Brendan? He's gonna turn into Elvis all of a sudden?
Ooh, that would be amazing if he did.
Dude, one Halloween, my wife made me this by hand Elvis outfit, and she put like all the rhinestones on it. With like in the back was like, I think it was like a phoenix or something, or an eagle. It was so cool. Dude, what is that? What is that? What is that?
Elvis. What are you talking
That's my
about?
mechanical Elvis.
Yeah, but what is this?
It's like it talks. It's got a remote, and I gotta hook it up. But it's
What do you mean it has a remote?
Like you hook it up
He's
in
got
the
a little
back,
bit
and
of
the mouth
jacket issue.
moves, and then like it says like 50 different or not 50, but a bunch of different sayings. It sings all that.
Where did you get that?
In a state sale.
How much?
I paid $20. I got it listed for $265.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I
Does it
still have
sound
it.
like Elvis?
Yeah, I don't have it plugged in, but it snarls and all that stuff. Like it's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Dude,
You
you're
need
gonna
to
have to
find a
plug
new
it
leather
in.
jacket though. Put a little half
No,
jacket.
No, the patina.
I put that in the listing because it's like flaking, but
Right. So I'm saying, find a jacket that would fit him.
well, it's
And
not a whole
cut it.
jacket. It's just a bust, dude.
No, I know, right? But you cut off that part of the jacket and just put that
And,
part
like,
on.
glue it
Instead of
back
finding
on.
I
like-
ain't doing all that. I ain't doing
Come
all
on.
that. Sell as
Just
is.
leave it right. Just leave it there.
All right, here. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Plug it
No,
in. Plug it
No,
in.
back the other way, Brendan.
Other
Move it
way.
back.
Well, I got my mic right here, so hold on.
No, I know, but in front of you, so we don't see you and we just
Oh,
see
that's
him.
fine. Yeah, here.
Yeah, there we go.
Here, wait.
Perfect spot.
Here, there we go. Right here.
There you go.
Better?
This is insane. That's insane. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know something like that existed.
I didn't either, and I was like, they wanted 30, and I was like, well, I don't know if it works. And I got home, and I was like, I don't have D batteries, so luckily it came with a plug, and it works. But I got a lot of likes from it from people overseas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet.
You ever come across anything weird on your adventures of thrifting, Jackie? Something like a mechanical Elvis bust?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I mean, I'm sure we've had some weird stuff. I'm trying to think what the weirdest thing we've. I'm drawing a complete blank on anything that I think could even compare.
Yeah.
You're just
the
not
best
looking for it because
thing-
you're like set to look for the white pants.
Yes, exactly.
white pants.
I mean,
I should've put my white
I
pants on.
always have to take a trip to the toy aisle because usually our daughter's with us, and she now expects every time we go to the thrift store that she gets to pick out a toy. She was very upset that our one thrift store that we haven't been to in a while no longer has a toy section, and
That's
she was,
criminal.
yeah, she was
What?
very upset. But
Where do you drop your kids off while you go look at everything else?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're because they had a section like caution taped off, so I don't know if it's just they're temporarily not putting toys out, which I'm like, this is the time of year to have toys out though.
Yeah.
So
Some kid
while they're
probably
like
choked.
redoing that, or if they just aren't getting enough toy donations to where, I don't know. But yeah, she was very upset. But instead, she ended up finding a bright orange sequin fedora that she picked
That
up
works too.
instead. So
Yep.
You're just moonwalking all over the place after that.
Yeah.
Huh?
yeah,
There's a
So-
couple of Goodwills here that only have like, do they have like 1 or 2 shelves of toys, and that's it. Like they
Really?
just don't have it yet.
yeah. Our the thrift store we go to the most often, which is the Volunteers of America. They used to have 3 aisles of toys, and they're down to 1. So I don't know if people just aren't donating toys like they used to, or if it's just because I mean, probably part of it is a lot of people just take their toys to Facebook Marketplace now and just sell them themselves rather than donating. I make clay deal with Facebook Marketplace people, so usually we do just donate our toys.
Great segue, Jackie. So you don't sell on Facebook Marketplace at all?
We had some things listed, like some of the hardwares, like the fine china, that we did list on there, but I just is this available? Yes. Can I pick it up this time? Yes. And then Clay would leave to go meet, and he'd come back, and I'm like, you didn't sell it, did he? He's like, nope. So I'm just like,
Okay, that's why I don't like Marketplace.
yeah, I know people say like you can make a lot of money on there, but I'm like, I don't have the patience, especially pregnant. You should see, I have to put my messages through chat GPT right now, because otherwise I just know it's not going to come off right, because I am pregnant with a boy right now, so the extra testosterone's got me a little bit a little extra
spicy.
spicier. Yes, right now. So there are times where like I type something up and I think it's good, and they'll be like, actually, to make it a little bit more professional and more polite. I'm like, I don't want to be polite.
If I would say something like, and I like somebody had offered me, I got an iPod that's sealed, and I have it for $300. Somebody was like, would you take $150? And I just put like, no. That's all I said. No, like I don't care how it comes off. I'm not taking half price. Yeah, will I take half price? Yeah, sure. No.
Yeah,
And it's sealed. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
my latest thing when I get those crazy offers, especially on eBay, I just either decline. Typically, I've been declining lately, and I know you shouldn't, but I just usually say no, thank you. Like that's all I'm saying. Because if I say what I want to say, it's not going to go well.
Or like when people low ball, I like to high ball. So like if they offer me half price, I'll offer like 2 cents off. Just to like.
I always forget you can do cents. On like eBay and Mercari and stuff like that.
That's
until I'll get one that's like a random, and I'm like, how did you even come up with this number?
yeah. I don't know.
So, Joe.
Yes.
Joe get banned for selling. What did you sell? Human parts?
No.
Human
I'll go grab it. I'll show you. Hold on a second. They're in my office.
Of course he still has it. Of course he still has it.
Well, yeah, because he didn't sell it because he got banned from. This is like the third time he got banned. He's going under like 3 different aliases.
I know somebody that she lives down the street. She's a seller. She got unbanned. I don't know how she did it, but she got unbanned. I'll talk to her and see how she did it.
Joe, this isn't like your second or third time getting banned,
Let's just say this is my 4th eBay account because I've been banned on every one. So then I started a whole new account just to get back on Marketplace. Little did I know they probably just suspend you for a little while, and then
they do. They do. You just can't wait, can you? You just.
But
can't
it was
wait.
just it was like I had nothing for a week, and I'm like, okay, I'm just done. I might as well. And then Nicole's like, okay, you have your one name, a different name, I'm like, I'm ready to start my 5th one. So
how do you even keep track?
I only have the one. The rest just are out there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say okay
stuff. So.
Those are your banned ones.
I mean, where does it stop? Because next you're gonna be getting like fake driver's license and like
he does. He has like 3 passports.
All that. Where does it end? Where does it end?
It never does.
It doesn't end, does it? Yeah.
No.
So
once you get in that circle, it just keeps going.
So how'd you get banned? What?
All the guns.
Replica.
Civil
not even real. Guns? I mean, they're toy cap guns. They're like so fake.
Yeah.
And it even says made in Spain. I mean,
well, I don't know. They don't have that yellow tip on the.
You got them on Etsy?
Or that orange tip?
I don't, because I had them on eBay and eBay yanked them saying they were whatever. And
so they were yanked on eBay and then you proceeded to sell them on Facebook.
It's Marketplace. Why not? Let's try that.
I put them on Etsy under toys. Yeah, put them under toys on Etsy.
Well, and they're listed toy guns, not real, fake.
Maybe not
everything in it though.
Maybe don't put gun. Put like a revolver or something like that.
Yes, revolver, and like misspell it.
Like I had to put. I have this Cleveland Indians shirt, and on Etsy you cannot put Cleveland Indians, so I had to put like Cleveland American Baseball Team shirt.
Oh, right.
Oh,
like. Because they don't allow that or Redskins on there.
Really? No Redskins either? Huh.
So
what cool. Joe, what did you buy the guns for?
I was gonna
Yeah, like how much did you purchase the guns for?
I paid $5 for both of them. So I'm not out anything except for not having Marketplace now.
What were you gonna sell them for, or what were they listed for?
I think I'd ask $50. I mean, if somebody right now I can't do anything with them. Ray, you want them for $20?
Clearly, you can't. You got to sell them at a.
They would look good behind your toys back there on the wall.
Yeah. eBay's eBay's. They yank a lot of stuff though. They're really picky, real picky.
So eBay kept telling me, "Oh, you need to fix it, but you can't fix whatever they." So then I'm like, "Okay, let me reword the whole thing and remake a whole new listing." I try to list it and it just sits in my draft. I can't even list it. They're just like, yeah, we've already warned you once. Don't
even try it, bud.
I just wipe that one off and yeah.
But you sell a lot of stuff on Facebook, don't you, Joe? Or you did?
Well, yeah, he has 5 accounts. Of course, he should.
Right?
Exactly, right? 5 accounts to be like, yeah, I'll buy that item for $20 from that Joe instead of $30 from that Joe. So.
Jackie, you don't have any guns in your inventory?
I actually have a Winchester. I don't even know what it is. So my Clay is the gun nut, so he knows all
Oh, okay.
what it is. But I think it's just like the like bolt part of it.
Oh, just the piece of the gun?
Yeah, because Clay had told me when we were listing it, he's like, you got to make sure you put it like in a specific category because they're really picky on like what you can actually sell, which I was surprised he even, he knew that because I obviously had no idea. So I've sold, we had with a Winchester and I think a Remington. We've already sold the one. The other one we're still sitting on, but just because he wanted to try to sell it on eBay before we tried Facebook, but yeah, no, we don't have anything. At one point, he considered getting into doing that. He actually had his FFL for a while, federal firearms license. So he could purchase in and sell guns through his license, and he was doing that. That was actually his very first business. We thought that was going to be it, but the time, the paperwork, the red tape, the fact that they could show up in our home at any point to do
what's up, Shouty? We're here.
Yeah, and it
show
was
us your paperwork.
It wouldn't even be there. They would kick the door in.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, typically people show up at your door, you have the right to say no, but under that license, it pretty much stripped that right away. So we were kind of like, you know what, maybe this isn't really worth it. And he was also doing it for his dad, who runs like an outdoor sportsman's nonprofit, and every year they do a banquet. And so he was the person who was filling out the paperwork, transferring to the people that were winning, these guns and stuff. But after about the second year of trying to wrangle drunk people to fill out legal
that's
paperwork,
wild. That's wild.
To be able to take their gun home, we're like, this is just no thank you. Like, we don't want to do this anymore.
It's like, I just won my gun. Let me just take it home. It's like, no, sir, you're going to have to fill out this paperwork.
Sorry, sir, you're wasted.
Yeah, and the amount of people who didn't understand, like, they're like, well, I won it. And it's like, okay, but we still have to we still have to wait for the background check to go through. Like, you can't just take it home with you. And so we're like, yeah, you can. He ended up letting that lapse, and he told his dad, he's like, you can start letting the local sportsman's store that was doing it before he started doing it. He's like, you can see if they'll start doing it again, because he's like, it was a nightmare.
That sounds like a nightmare. How do they, like when you go to, like, I know they here in Tennessee they have like like gun and knife shows like at the fairgrounds. Can you buy, like, they still have to run background checks and stuff like that when you buy them there?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
It just probably is a lot faster process because it's at a gun show, probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so with the way he would run it, if you were somebody who had, at least what we'd found is, if you had somebody who had purchased a gun before, had your background check run before, those people typically go pretty quick because they're already in the system. They've already been ran. But like somebody like me, who I think I've got like one in my name, it takes a lot longer for mine to get run through because I guess I'm not like, I think like frigate flyer. Like I just, my information doesn't get ran as often, so it doesn't. And if you've got your CPL, it goes faster too, typically, because you have to renew that every so often, and they keep track of that. So if you've got that license on top of it, those background checks always went faster too.
Joe, I think that's the solution, is just put those guns in your name. If you're not going to sell them.
And then just put your like documentation as one of the pictures.
Get one of those pictures like Ken has with the little hat, and then you hold the two guns.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, I was gonna say, I have a friend that works for, I don't know, I can't remember the name of the company, but he works for a company that sells insurance for gun owners. Like if you, for some reason, pull your gun out and you use it or don't even use it, most likely you're probably going to get sued somehow. So they provide like legal representation for people that do get sued, and they pay like 100% of whatever the cost is. And he works in like the legal department. He says it's always like a nightmare, but that's what you pay for, that kind of insurance. Even if you just touch it, you're probably going to get sued, you know? So it's like,
dang, I didn't even know that. That's,
I mean, dude,
I could sue somebody for just seeing their gun. I'm like,
well, like if you took it out of your holster, like,
yeah.
Clay has always told me, because at one point I considered, getting my concealed pistol license, but I'm like, I'm good. I've practiced shooting with him a couple times, and I'm like, I can't. I blame my glasses. I don't know. Like, I can't. I'm like, I am not going to be a good enough shot for it to even make sense. But he's always told me, like, whatever gun you're going to use, like, if you think at any point you might need to use it, make sure it's one that you're okay with giving up, because once it's been shot in any kind of situation like that, like, they pretty much just take it and you don't get it back.
Yeah.
Like, there was just recently in one of our local Kroger's, so one of our grocery stores, somebody accidentally shot themselves in the leg because they had their license and they were carrying, and they reached into their pocket for something, and apparently the safety was not on, and I'm like, well, he ain't getting that back.
Nope.
So
it's like Plexico Burris, the football player that shot himself in the thigh.
yep.
And it was like, he didn't even
that.
own the gun or something crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was. I think it wasn't even registered to him at all.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Going back a little bit have you ever gotten anything taken down from eBay, Jackie? Like our boy,
nothing like
Joe here.
Super serious. I know I probably have. The most recent thing that I can think of is I accidentally called something Barbie pink, forgetting that you can't say that
on
eBay.
I didn't know that.
Because Barbie's trademarked, so if it's not actually like a Barbie licensed thing, and it was a phone case that was like that bright, because
that certain Pantone.
Yeah, so like it was right around the time the Barbie movie had come out, so that's why I was like, "Ooh, perfect time!" And it was like, you can't say that because of the trademark. I'm like,
Joe loves that movie.
Just like you can't, like you can't say Velcro either.
Right. That's so dumb. I don't understand that.
It's so dumb. Just because it's like a name
Velcro
brand.
shoes, it is so. Because I've got a couple toddler shoes with that are the Velcro. I'm like, how do you explain it then? Like,
you gotta like hook and loop. Hook and loop.
Yeah, hook and loop.
Yeah.
Take up half of the space that you can in your title.
Just to describe Velcro,
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, but
one time
you can't say onesie.
Really? You can't say onesie?
Can't have that either. I think that's a copy. This is Velcro.
Are you selling your used onesies? Is that how you know?
With the little buttons on the backside?
The ass flap. Yeah.
They like the used ones.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. One time I found a bunch of those like those UFU sandals. You know what I'm talking about? It's like OOF. They're like real, like kind of like Crocs, but they're like they're supposed to be better for your feet. UFUs?
I don't know.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Man, I used to do really well with shoes, and then like all of a sudden it just like fell off a cliff, and now I barely pick up shoes.
These sandals.
I don't know why.
So I found a lot of these at the Amazon bins, like a lot. Like in every bin there was like 10 of them, right? And I went to the guy that worked there and I was like, "Hey, listen, if I get an IKEA bag full of these, can you charge me like $2 or $3 a piece?" He's like, "Dude, get as many as you want for that price." And dude, I loaded up because they're like $60 brand new. So like I threw them up on eBay for like around, I think 40. Like I took $10 off or something because I had so many of them.
Yeah,
I listed them on like on a Monday, like going into Monday. They were selling like hotcakes. I'm like, dude, I think I have a winner here. And I raised the price up a little bit. And they got taken down on like a Wednesday, and I couldn't do anything till Friday.
Yeah.
And come Friday, when I would list them again, I listed them for like $30, and they all sold within like a couple hours.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm getting rid of these things. So I don't know if that's the same case, if they're like copyrighted or whatever, but yeah.
I did that with Playboy magazines on Etsy, and I didn't know you couldn't sell them on there. And I was like, man, they were selling, like, I put them in lots, and they were selling like 3 lots an hour. And I was like, what the like, why are these selling so quick? Because on eBay they sell, but not that fast. And they were selling on there because you can't sell them on there. I didn't know that until they took all my stuff down.
Oh,
yeah, I know, but
that's crazy.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. Well, Jackie, thank you so much. I always do this every time I hit the button. You can hear me now.
Now,
every time when you
now you can hear me. Jackie, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having me. This was fun.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you follow Jackie on all her reselling adventures. We'll make sure to list all of her socials down below. Life on Thrift Avenue, everywhere, Jackie?
Everywhere. Yep.
All right.
There we go. So, anything else for the people, Jackie, before we get out of here?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
There you go. Awesome.
I just want to say happy early birthday to Grandma again.
Is it Grandma's birthday?
No, it was
February. Yeah.
February. Oh, very early birthday. Okay. There we go. So, my name is Ray.
Joe.
I'm Brendan. This is Elvis.
Oh,
that's
sorry. Jackie.
That's Jackie.
And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you on. God bless. Peace.
Peace.
All right.